This 1 Degree Outside video is brought to you by Attitash Mountain Village. Book your stay directly through the link on our homepage, onedegreeoutside.com.
Good Friday morning, everybody. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network with your Noyes notes. Not quite as windy today. We had numerous gusts yesterday that went over 50 miles per hour. Still many gusts today. Will be in the 30 to 40 mile per hour range. We're knocking it back just a little bit. It's blustery, believe it or not, through much of next week with the active breeze from time to time below normal temperatures. No big storms for now, but several disturbances to watch. You heard Matt talk about that with the jet stream and the storm track in Insight, so check that out. Meantime, kiddos at the bus stop want to be bundled up with a hat and gloves with feels like temperatures in the teens this morning and only in the 20s this afternoon with that active wind. Matt had the lip balm on there for yesterday. It's great when the breeze is blowing in the dry air. Tissue is good too. Maybe put a couple in the kids' pockets if they're out for recess with the drippy nose. Winter coat, mostly clear, and still the feels like temperatures running in the low to mid 20s heading into the bus ride and walk home from school as well. Now, predicted wind gusts across the region. Just want to play things through and notice it's not where it was yesterday with those gusts that went 40 to 55 miles per hour and some isolated higher gusts. But you do notice it doesn't really matter where you go today. That wind out of the west, still gusting between 30 and 40 miles per hour, will slowly diminish a bit during the evening and the overnight tonight, around the 10 to 25 mile per hour range. And then by this time tomorrow, still an active breeze, 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting at times 20 to 30 already in western New England. And some of those hilltop gusts are going to expand east during the late morning and afternoon again tomorrow, with that blustery wind staying with us over the weekend too. There'll be some clouds from time to time as well with those lake effect bands coming off of Lake Ontario. Notice a couple of snow showers from the Berkshires stretching up into southern Vermont. Couple flurries may make it a little farther east than that from southern New Hampshire, maybe even along the Route 2 corridor. Again, few and far between. It's coming off of that moisture from Lake Ontario with that strong wind. Obviously, the highest totals right off of the lake where they're measuring the snowfall amounts in feet. High temperatures today only in the 30s, 20s in the far north. Pretty seasonable day if there wasn't much wind, but you have to take that into account, right? So the feels like temperatures today will be running in the 20s in much of southern and central New England, teens, in fact, from the Lakes region into the Berkshires through the Champlain Valley, and actually only feeling like the single digits today in far northern New Hampshire and northern Maine with a feels like temperature right around 5 in Houlton, Maine. Now, overnight tonight, actual temperatures drop back into the single digits, teens and 20s from north to south with mainly clear skies. And again, that breeze still about 10 to 20 miles per hour with a few higher gusts. So the predicted wind chill tonight does drop sub-zero in the coldest spots of the far north country, single digits in far western New England, widespread teens is what it will feel like for the remainder of the region, all the way back down to the south coast. Meanwhile, I want to give a huge thank you to our Patreon members. We've had so many new members sign up. One of the things we do is give you a shout out. So here you all are. A sincere thank you to each and every one of you from Matt and I. We appreciate your support more than you know. And if you'd like to find out more about our Patreon memberships, 4 different tiers here: Fuel the Forecast, the Inside Track, 1 Degree Outside Enthusiasts, and 1 Degree Outside Champions, real science, exclusive content, podcast, live stream, and more. All the details and information at patreon.com/1degreeoutside.